Hello, beautiful beings. Love and laughter. Tanya Rainbow Horse here. Thank you so much for showing up to receive the message. This video is for you beautiful spiritual beings on the path, and you find that you are easily swayed or thrown off by what other people tell you should do or the guidance. Now, I'm not saying other people's guidance isn't extremely important and helpful, because it is. But when it boils down to it, the number one thing is your authority with you and your connection with Source or Spirit or God or whoever that is for you. When we allow other people to push and pull us and decide what we should do and let what they have going on dictate what we do, we lose a part of ourselves. We don't fully root in and connect in and ground into our own self. We can get lost up in what we can do. Things get confusing. We don't know what we should be doing. And that's when I invite you to connect with Source. Tap in. Ask for guidance. It doesn't matter how many times a day you do it. Each and every little thing. Whatever you need help, guidance, deciding, choosing, owning, and claiming strongly, you talk to Source about it. You don't get it outside of you. Granted, a lot of people out here are beautiful and trying to help you, and they're going to awaken something in you that you get to use, work with, and you'll be grateful to have. But when it comes down to it, when you're moving towards your desires and your dreams and your goals, and you're doing the work, going along the path, clearing the limiting beliefs, rising up, that you have to put yourself in Source as at the forefront of your relationship, your experience of what drives you forward. Right now, we're about to hit into the Capricorn new moon at the end of 2024. My rising sign is Capricorn rising. And I've been sitting down and doing some new moon intentions of what I want to do moving into the new year. And it was brought to my attention that not only is Capricorn my rising Capricorn, but also in my first house, it's all about the self. All about claiming your energy here, knowing what you want, acting from that place of working with Source. Working with Source to clear the energy you need to clear to move forward, to pray the prayers that you need when you see that you've got something going on here and you need help through it. You sink into Source. When you're feeling lost, you sink into Source. When you need clarity, you sink into Source. When things aren't working out how you want them to work out, or you were hoping them to work out, and you're lost and confused, you sink into Source. Really what this connection with self is, and being rooted and grounded into your authority, is the connection with Source and the information that Source feeds you, the connection to where you ebb and flow with it, you move with it, you know what you want. You sit in that energy, and when the 3D world is not quite aligning up with the 5D the way that you thought it should, that's the place to step back and say, what am I missing, Source? Show me the bigger picture here. What do I need to do to move forward? And sometimes that's nothing. But the point is, you cultivate that internal compass of your knowing, your intuition, what you want, your desires, and that life force energy that is in all of us. You connecting to that. You have a place to go every time you need help. You never go outside yourself. Again, the outside, beautiful outside sources will guide you, will awaken you, will initiate you, will awaken things in you. But when it comes down to your path, you're the only person who knows your connection with Source and how to move through what you need to move through. People don't see or feel what you're feeling with your connection with Source. They don't see the blockages exactly how you see them. They don't feel the feelings you're feeling. Your energy is what guides your connection and your authority with you and Source. So next time you find yourself in a confusing place, ask yourself, am I claiming my full authority here? Am I letting an outside source control it? Where can I take that back? Where can I own that? How can I have that hard conversation I need to have? How can I tell the person what I need, what I have to have, what I own, what I claim, what is for me right now? How can I move forward when spirit has the wall up? A lot of times when spirit's got a wall up, there's something else that needs to be done. There's something else for us to discover. There's something else to be done. And sometimes we have to sit in that uncomfortable waitingness before we push through the other side and we connect back with what we're doing, where we're going, the divine action we need to take. But really what this video is here to do is uplift you in your authority, your connection with spirit. It's so important. Because when we don't have that, we're thrown off, we're pulled, we're pushed and pulled. Things are unshakable. You'll probably have a good amount of anxiety about certain things. When people bring things up, you will think that what they're saying is your ultimate authority, which it's not. You got to cultivate that space to understand why you're at where you're at. Maybe what they're saying is true. Maybe they don't know a part of it. Maybe your connection with Source is telling you something that they can't see. And so I'm going to take a moment here and I'm going to bring out my drum and we're going to ground in this authority for us. We're going to ground in that we're going to take the action we need to take to see onto the other side of where we need to go. We're going to ground in that connection with Source energy whenever we need that guidance, that we receive it and we open up to it. So, since we're in Capricorn energy right now, this is a perfect time to ground in and own that groundedness, to root ourselves into what is our source, with connection with Source, because that's how we're expressing ourselves. We are an expression of Source. So as we continually cultivate that relationship there, we're going to continually be able to move fluidly. But it's when we allow outside sources to control that relationship with ourself and spirit that things get thrown off and we can get stuck. I hold space in this video for whoever comes here, grounds into their authority with themselves and their connection to Source. Whenever the lights are dim and we don't know where to go, we go within and connect to the divine and ask for our next step. We ask our way through. We ask how to move forward. And we are an open vessel to receive the message that Source wants to communicate to us. Even if it might be hard to do, even if it might be going against what everybody else is telling you, even if it feels like you don't want to do it. If you rest into it, if you let it wash over you, oftentimes you can get to a place of feeling at peace with it and knowing and trusting and knowing and trusting that Source is always guiding you right where you need to be. But that does not mean that our vision must be lost and where we want to go. We keep those desires, we keep stepping into our visions of it already being here. But each step along the way, we allow Source to guide us. We let go of the how, and we just have trust. We let go of the way, of what should happen next, and know that we are guided. And we ground that into our root. We allow it to be our foundation. We free fall back into Source, into the universe, into Great Spirit, and know we are taken care of. Know that we are held. Know that we are grounded in. Knowing that the next right action always will make itself known. We allow our divinity to be expressed through us. We allow ourselves to claim our authority as the utmost importance in moving forward and knowing ourselves. When we know ourselves, we know Spirit. And when we know Spirit, we know ourselves. That is the foundation of everything. When we have that foundation, all well else will just unfold with grace and ease. Because we always have a place to go when we need to seek further guidance. And it's no further than a step away than it is right in front of you. You can ask right within your own being, right within your own soul, what's next? How would you have me express this? How would you have me move forward? What do you want me to know here? What's unfolding? Just witness the potency of your authority in Spirit and Spirit's authority in you. See how it mirrors back at you when you take it, own it, feel into it. Know thyself in Great Spirit. Rest easy there, knowing that it's all unfolding in the most beautiful, magical way. And knowing and trusting that the information that you receive from Spirit is the utmost important information for you to trust and fall into. And hold on to. And know is correct for you and right. Thank you, beautiful beings, so much for showing up to receive the message. If you have any comments, questions, go ahead and put them below. I'd love to answer them. Otherwise, till the next video, love and laughter.